What a spectacle visually it is for all the people, the many, many tens of thousands who've lined the streets just to get a glimpse of this. If you speak to any of the people down there, as our correspondents have done, it's all about, for most of the people gathered there, cheering and waving their flags, it's about being part of a moment in history. For many people, it happens once in a lifetime, and it was unusually long reign from Queen Elizabeth II. There's no guarantee it's going to be like that for most. I just want to pick up on something you said there, Lape. Surveys saying that more than 50% of people in the country didn't want to get rid of the monarchy, but of course there'll be some who were undecided, but also it means there's quite a lot of people who would actually be in favour of getting rid of it, and it's a very divisive issue. It's easy to get caught up in the celebrations today because that's what it is, a day of celebration, but at the end of the day, what we're dealing with, if you look at estimates from financial publications, we're looking at a billionaire riding in a golden carriage who's about to put on a solid gold crown that's adorned with expensive jewels, and people who are living through a cost of living crisis, for some of them that will be a little bit uncomfortable to watch. Let's go back to royal commentator Sarah Robertson for us in London. And Sarah, I hope you won't shoot the messenger here. Hello. Just trying to play devil's advocate here. What, for example, if some of the Commonwealth nations said tomorrow, OK, the new king has been crowned, good luck to him, but we don't want him to be our monarch. Would it be any kind of threat to the monarchy, or would it just evolve in a different direction?
God save the king! God save the king!
What a moment. 70 years, the king in waiting, a king in waiting no more, officially crowned King Charles III at Westminster Abbey. It's an interesting point that you bring up there, Simon, because, you know, for so many people who will say this is historic, there will be lots of naysayers who say this is archaic, and that there is a complete disconnect between what we're seeing, all of this grandiose wealth, all this pageantry and ceremony, that it doesn't fit into modern life.
Yeah, I mean, that debate's been around for a long time. It is getting a lot of focus now, as you would expect.
Let's go now to Mark Shanahan, who's an Associate Professor of Politics at the University of Surrey. He joins us live on the line from Oxfordshire. Mark, appreciate it. Historically, kings used to be extremely powerful. I mean, they used to be able to cancel parliaments, create laws. Are those days gone forever? Is there any way that history could take another twist yet, or is that an impossibility now?
They're long gone. I mean, the Great Reform Acts of the 1600s and the Reform Act of 1832, they're a very long time ago, nearly 200 years ago, since the monarchy has had real power politically in the country.
So as you're saying, the monarchy doesn't hold great political power, but what it does hold, I believe, is great wealth. Does that wealth carry with it power?
Yes, it does. Even if the public purse was taken away from the royal family, they would still be the richest family in the United Kingdom.
And maybe that's the million-dollar question. What form will the monarchy take in the future? I'm sure that previous monarchs, if they'd been taken forward in time and shown how much political power that the crown had lost, they would be dismayed. But as we mentioned, still so much wealth. So, I mean, can you sort of speculate on what kind of form the monarchy might shape itself into just to survive?
Yeah, look to the Scandinavian monarchies, where they are private families. They do have a role in state. They still fulfill that role and are seen as the first family of the country.